All right, guys. So I'm here with my good friend Mike.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing, man?
Not too bad.
Good.
Too bad.
Yeah. Well, here from Moreno's Liquor, and where are we right now?
Yeah. So currently we're sitting in our quote-unquote speakeasy in the back of the store, Osito's Tap. So give you a little bit of rundown really quick. Moreno's Liquor's 44-year-old business that was started by my father in 1977. It's actually the nation's largest agave store, or if you want to say tequila store as well, which is true. We currently have roughly 900 different selections of tequila, a vast selection of other agave spirits as well. But the whole focus was supposed to be on Latin spirits, Latin beers, and really to educate and inform the consumers on the products that we're carrying. So as we've grown over the years, we started off, like I said, in 1977. There were only like 7 different brands that were in the market at the time, and it just exploded since then. Now there are hundreds of brands in the market.
Yeah. So obviously you just, you went there, you gave us all the information that everyone wants to know right off the bat, which is absolutely amazing. So what was the motivation what was like the true motivation for your father to say, hey, I want to put this here in this section of Chicago?
We're alcoholics.
I'm there with you, So, was it just based off of saying, hey, I want to have great tequila that I can't have anymore? Or where was that? And then, of course, obviously you're taking over this now. What's motivating you to keep that spirit alive?
Yeah, so when we opened up the business, the intention was never to be focused on just tequila or anything like that. And again, it's a large store. We carry a lot of different things. We actually had a much smaller location at that time. We opened up here in Little Village. At the time, it was still predominantly known as South Lawndale. So right on the southwest side of Chicago. The reason why we opened up here is because Little Village has always been a immigrant community. So originally Bohemian, Czech, and Hungarians, and then a lot of Mexicans moved into this neighborhood. And so my father, who immigrated here, spent a lot of his time in Little Village and noticed that there were no liquor stores or anyone that catered to the Mexican communities when it came to spirits and beers. So we wanted to showcase that, we wanted to bring that to Chicago. And when we opened up, it just exploded from there. So Little Village, where we're currently at, or as many Mexicans and Latinos would know it as La Villita, is the second largest Mexican community in the entire country.
Oh, wow.
There's 73,000 people that live in this community. It's a very, very vast community of Mexicans. So it's the corridor to the Midwest. So obviously it just made sense to have a vast selection of tequilas, mezcal, sotos, so on and so forth.
Yeah. Well, before we get too far, what's the actual address here?
Sure.
For your, of course, for the Morenos, and then, of course, for the speakeasy.
Yeah, if you all would like to come visit us, we're located at 3724 West 26th Street. It's right here in the heart of Little Village. That's for Moreno's Liquors. And in the speakeasy, you're more than welcome to use the side entrance now. Obviously, with the pandemic, we allow people to come through the side. But if you want to make it a little bit cooler, you could also walk right through the store directly into the bar. But the address for Osito's Tap is 2553 South Ridgeway Avenue. Did I say that originally? No, I said 30.
We can say it again.
I don't even know now.
We can say it again.
2553 South Ridgeway Avenue, that's Osito's Tap. 3724 West 26th Street. I feel like I said Ridgeway originally. Apologies. 3724 West 26th Street is the location for Moreno's Liquors, which is located right in the front.
Nice. So when did you kind of take over the handling of the business from your dad?
Yeah. So we're in this transition phase. I actually started in the business when I was a lot younger. One of the main things that my father instilled in me is starting working from the bottom and working your way up. So I was a stock boy. I've been working in my family's business since I was in high school. However, as things have progressed and as I started to become more invested, and I was actually very passionate, and my palate was very similar to my father's, I started taking more interest in investing my time into the business itself. So that transition really started to take effect, I would say, around like 2019.
Nice. Nice.
When that was kind of that progression where I was taking a lead role in the business itself.
Yeah, yeah. And I know that you just recently got back from doing a store pick of mezcal, right?
That's correct, yeah.
So,
well, I wasn't doing a store pick for mezcal, but I was working on bringing some new mezcals into the market. However, I do have quite a few store-picked mezcals and tequilas and so on and so forth.
You know, it's a beautiful thing to be able to sit down with you, and you know we have a very special box here.
Oh yeah.
We will get to that here in a minute, but you know, just to hear you talk about tequilas, mezcals, toros, all the other great stuff, you know, in the time that we just sat down here, do you have, maybe I shouldn't ask you this on the recording, but I'm gonna ask you anyway.
Okay.
What are some of your favorite tequilas and mezcal?
Sure. That's a really, really hard question to answer, to be honest with you, because there are so many good tequilas, there are so many good mezcals out there. I mean, like I had mentioned, at my store alone, I have such a vast selection of tequilas.
Yeah.
And then when I go down to Mexico, there's all these other brands that I haven't tried before. So it really depends on the day. You know, if I were to say, hey, these are some of my favorites, I could definitely say that. But
Let's say some of your favorites.
Yeah, I can never say this is
anyone.
my favorite. Well, not even offend. It honestly depends on the day. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I really am feeling this kind of tequila. So like if I were to go with blancos, I absolutely love kind of that more traditional kind of blanco. So I love Siete Leguas. I think it's a really, really good tequila.
Yeah.
You're getting that nice herbaceousness that's coming through.
Yeah.
I think it's a really, really good blanco because what it showcases is the agave. It tastes just like you're at the agave farm. It's just that fresh cut kind of agave feel.
Yeah.
And so I like that one a lot. But again, totally depends on what you're looking for that day.
So if you're gonna go with, you gave us your blanco.
Sure.
What would be a reposado?
A reposado that I like, Tapatio, I think has a fantastic reposado.
I love tapatio.
Yeah, Tapatio is really good stuff. The Camarena family that owns that, we'll talk more about that shortly, but the Camarenas make fantastic stuff, and I just love Tapatio. Again, another kind of old school tequila.
Yeah.
It's very much in root with tradition.
Yeah, nice. So, of course, we'll keep going up the line.
Añejo. Yeah, excellent question. Añejos. Man, so there's a lot of really good ones. I'm already thinking. Once you start getting into añejos, that's the stuff I really like.
Right.
I like
Same
how that
here.
barrel. Yeah, I like the barrel presence in tequila with that agave and the barrel, how it mixes. So when we're talking about añejos, I love Arete from my buddy Eduardo's place over there. But then again, I also love Fortaleza. I think the Fortaleza is really good. And that depends on, you know, what kind of añejo it is. There's, let's say, even the winter blends from Fortaleza are just killer.
I've never tried a winter blend from Fortaleza.
I got them here at the bar. I think I do. I should have one up there still.
See, so when you guys come to the speakeasy, of course we're gonna get to the extra añejos. You know me, I'm an extra añejo guy. That's my go-to, you know. But you mentioned the bar. So before we go to the creme de la creme and then we get to this box right here, how many tequilas do you have on the bar here?
Yeah, the selection at the bar is obviously a little bit more curated. I can't have I wish I could have everything, but it's hard to do. But the bar itself, I mean, when it comes to tequilas, I've got maybe, I'd say about 50 different tequilas that you could try from over at the bar.
And if you can name like some of the more exclusive ones, the less known ones that's up there. I know you said that you have Fortaleza Winter Blend
the
up
Winter's
there.
Blend I have up there.
Which you're not going to find pretty much anywhere.
I don't think anybody has that right now.
No.
Yeah.
They're definitely not on the bar for you to order.
Yeah.
So what are some other ones that you would say that are...
Yeah, I have the Grand Mayan Mike Moreno edition up there.
Oh, nice.
I was not the one that actually did that. My father was the one that did that one, and I love it. So that's an extra añejo that was finished for 6 months in sherry casks. So you're picking up that nice sweet nuances coming off of it. I love that one a lot. I have a classic Casa Noble Extra Añejo up there. That was before they switched distilleries. This is the old juice.
This is the good juice.
This is the highest quality you're gonna get. I absolutely love that bottle.
Man.
I think that's a 2005, if I recall correctly.
Oh, wow.
That I have up there. You know, I have the Extra Añejo as well from Tapatio, which I think is, again, another really good.
I love that.
Yeah.
First time I had that on my bar, I paired it with I want to say a Padron 80th beer.
Yeah.
And I took down a quarter of that liter. So it was
Nice.
It was a long night. It was actually I was drinking with 3 other tequila influencers. We were doing a live.
Okay.
And I just, oh my God, it was so delicious that it was like drinking water, man.
Nice.
You know, it was like drinking like the best like agave water in the world.
It's
you know?
fantastic juice. I absolutely love that stuff.
Yeah. So that's a nice transition. Of course, the extra añejos.
Yeah, Extra Añejos. Again, another hard one. I know we were talking earlier that I think that those Artes Extra Añejo is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, right over there. Your follow is just right there.
You're just drinking it. Yeah. Dos Artes Extra Añejo is amazing juice. Unfortunately, they're not making it anymore. So what's left in the market is what's left. But that's definitely one of my favorites. It just depends. It depends. Rey Sol is another really good one. The Códigos, their Extra Añejo is to die for. For those that don't know the Códigos, what's really cool is those are not aged in fresh oak or ex-whiskey barrels like most tequilas are. These are aged in 100% ex-Cabernet wine, Sauvignon wine barrels. So the nuances are just totally unique.
You know, and that's funny you would mention Código. Obviously, I'm wearing the
Oh, yeah.
Código
I
hat
didn't
right
even
here. I actually have a Código tasting coming up on Wednesday.
Okay.
We're doing a cigar pairing. We're going to be doing a tasting of the live of the origin, their extra añejo origin edition.
Nice.
Not the George Strait origin, but you know the regular origin that is. I mean, both of them are absolutely amazing. You know, so if you guys want to, you know, try some of what Mike here just said is some of the most fantastic extra añejos.
Really good stuff.
You gotta come to the tasting, you know. But yeah, so that's absolutely amazing. You know, I have not tried the Rey Sol.
Okay.
I've not tried that. I plan on doing that. I plan on picking up a bottle here soon.
It's so good.
You know, but I know that one that I came here for, which we have a store pick of this right here, was a Paradiso. Unfortunately, it was sold out by the time I got here. But if you want to tell everyone up there what this is about,
Sure.
we're gonna, you know, we can go and start to pour this, and then what we'll do is, as we're having a sip of it, we'll go live.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, what we're actually gonna have, and it doesn't come in this beautiful box, unfortunately, for the regular market. This was a gift from the people over at El Tesorro. So again, from the Camarena family, Carlos Camarena, who is the owner of El Tesorro, who does a fantastic job, gifted us this beautiful box along with some single barrel selections that he sent over. I asked him, I said, send me 2 really unique samples and something that you would really be proud of. So this is what they sent us, and what you are looking at and what you are going to try is going to be actually the first ever El Tesorro Single Barrel Añejo in the market.
I have to move this closer for everyone to really see this beautiful work of art here.
So yeah, it was an absolutely beautiful handmade box that they gave us, some glasses, and so what we're gonna try are 2 single barrels. Like I said, the first añejo single barrels that they've ever brought into the market, but these aren't just any añejo single barrels. They didn't want to come in with just another single barrel selection. I know they have the reposados, but this is going to be a part of their kind of like experimental line, and we're going to do a different experimental tequila every single year with them.
Oh wow.
So to start it off, what they did is they took El Tesorro and aged it in Lafroig barrels. So what we have right here is a single barrel añejo. So again, añejo aged for 1 year minimum, but aged 100% in Lafroy barrels. So you're going to get a little bit of that peaty smokiness coming off of it.
Nice. This is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And honestly, I expected to come and try some tequila, but I did not expect to come and try this, coming here. So I'm really happy to be here to have, have this experience with you. Before we, end this video and go to a live and taste this live, that way we can make some people out there jealous and more people out there jealous in the tequila world. I know there's going to be a ton of people that want this bottle.
Oh yeah.
Around how much is this going to go for, and how can they get it besides for walking in the store? Do they have to walk in the store?
Sure, that's a great question. So they actually are still working out the pricing. So I don't even know the exact price as of yet. But I should know relatively soon. From what I'm being told, this is going to hit my store sometime in the late fall. So I would assume, let's say around November time is when this will be hitting. The earliest will probably be October. But I don't know the price off the top of my head at the moment. I know that they were still finalizing that. That's how fresh, that's how new these guys are to the market. They are only, I think for the entire market, they're only releasing about maybe 6 different barrels for the entire United States.
Oh wow!
So we are having what we're going to have right here is super exclusive.
Yeah.
They have some really fun stuff. They only did 10 barrels in total, and they narrowed it down to the barrels that were actually presenting the characteristics that El Tesorro would like.
Okay. Nice. So the only way they can get this bottle is to walk in here and buy it, or
So this specific El Tesorro, you're obviously going to be able to try it at Osito's Tap. You'll be able to purchase it at Moreno's Liquors. These are exclusives to our bar and store. We will be able to ship it, but only within the state of Illinois. Because of the state laws, unfortunately, we can't ship outside of the state. I wish we could. But for those that aren't interested in having it shipped within the state, you can stop into the store, and these will come in a beautiful 750 bottle for all of you to take home.
All right, man, that's amazing. I want to try to, for all I can, get me a bottle of reserve.
Yeah, of course.
It's because I need to have this on my bar.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be excited to try this. For parting words, of course, once again, tell everyone who you are again. Tell everyone exactly what we are, your restaurant as well. And then we're going to go over to the live, and we're going to make some people jealous with trying this.
Great. Well, I appreciate you having this little kind of tasting that we're going to do here together. I love doing these interviews. But yeah, my name's Mike Moreno. I'm the owner of Moreno's Liquors and Osito's Tap. We're currently sitting in Osito's Tap right now, located at 2553 South Ridgeway Avenue in the heart of Little Village. If you'd like to stop by the store, it's located right in the front at 3724 West 26th Street. And you can walk right through the store, right into the bar, right here in Chicago, which is what I love.
Sounds great. Well, thank you, everyone. This has been a lot of fun. We're going to have even more fun. We're going to do a live here real quick. So if you guys are watching this but have not watched the live, definitely go and watch the live. It's going to be posted to IG. It's going to be posted to all the other platforms as well. But once again, thank you very much.
Anytime, my man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Salud.
All right, guys. We'll talk with you soon.